Stop slacking.
I'm back, Master.
There is no time to waste, apprentice. Listen up. Plan Zero was always my desire. I've been whispering in my master Darth Vengean's ear for years. Inciting full-scale war was but one goal. The other was the downfall of Darth Vengean, so that I may ascend to his seat.
Making an enemy of a Dark Council member isn't the wisest thing.
I have patiently waited and carefully set the stage. The Council doesn't appreciate being undermined. They're all but calling for Vengean's head. A strike against him now would be met with universal support. How would you like to face off against one of the 12 most powerful Sith in the galaxy?
What's stopping you from handling this?
If Vengeance dies at my minion's hand, the Dark Council will shudder at how powerful I must be. There's another wrinkle. Darth Vengean's apprentice, Lord Drog, has been secretly working for me, which Vengeance discovered before I could recall him. Vengeance's rage is growing. You must free Drog and face Darth Vengeance together.
Why should I bother saving my rival within your organization?
I said nothing about Drog being your rival. There is no need to fear him. In fact, he is rather in awe of you. Drog knows Vengeance's weaknesses and how to breach his inner sanctum. Administer this resuscitation drug to Drog. It will restore his strength. It will take both of you to overcome Vengeance. So free the apprentice and destroy the master. Be off.
You owe me now. lacking.
Lord Drag, Barris sent me. I'm administering a resuscitation stimulant.
I'm grateful to you and to Barris. I look forward to serving him directly once Darth Vengeance has been destroyed.
Tell me you know how to find him.
He's in his inner sanctum, communing with the dark side, channeling his rage and power. We have to confront Darth Vengeance there, but it won't be easy to access.
It wouldn't be fun unless it was difficult.
Barris told me you were spirited. Nice to see you come as build. 3 outer rings of this compound must be breached before we can reach the inner sanctum. Then a key is needed to enter. It's Darth Vengeance's personal key, but I made a copy and hid it. I'll retrieve the key while you break through the outer rings.
Why don't I just come with you?
To get the key, I have to be stealthy and use secret passages without being seen. Something tells me you'd be noticed. You run the gauntlet of Darth Vengeance security. I swear to you, I'll do whatever it takes to deliver the key. You'll see. We'll make a great team.
You're not dead. Stop slacking.
You're every bit as proficient as Barras said.
I don't like false praise, Drog.
Then believe that it's sincere. I almost didn't make it. There were traps in the passages. I got the key, but Darth Vengeance probably knows we're coming.
I don't care. Use the key and let's get inside.
As you say? If I should fall, I want you to know it was an honor to fight and die alongside you.
Ah, the apprentices of Darth Barras. Drog, I will enjoy bleeding you anew. And you. Before you arrived, Barras was but a bit player. He would be nowhere without you.
That assessment is where our common ground ends, Vengeance.
Your talents are wasted on that man. It sickens me. Your master doesn't deserve you. He's a coward, pushing buttons from the darkness. You and I are people of action.
Sounds like you want to forge an alliance with me.
No, that hadn't crossed my mind. I can handle Barras on my own. Still, it tickles me to imagine your master's expression if I came at him with you by my side.
Ha! Why would anyone leave Barras for someone he's so easily duped? So easily exposed.
Enough of you! No, I will show everyone what it means to cross me. Barris and everything with his stink must perish.
You've been with Barris the longest, so you stink the most.
You both die now!
For years, I've dreamed of vanquishing Darth Vengeance. Glad to have had a hand in it. He fought hard and well.
I didn't even break a sweat.
You were remarkable. I have no delusions I would have survived this battle if it wasn't for you. This is your victory. You, Barris, and I will be unstoppable.
Keep your ambition in check, Drog. I'd hate to end your tenure with us prematurely.
I have no plan nor desire to disturb the hierarchy. There are things I must clean up here for Barris. I will meet you back at his chambers.
You're not dead.
Look upon me, apprentice. You have never seen me so pleased. And look around these chambers one last time. The humble trappings of yesterday. With our dismantling of Darth Vengeance complete, I assume his seat on the Dark Council and return to Korriban.
It was my efforts that accomplished this.
The seeds were sown long before your arrival, but I do acknowledge your essential role in the endgame. We ascend together, apprentice. Only our combined strengths can propel us to the height of power. Ah, the third side of this triumvirate arrives. Lord Drog, welcome home.
It's been a long time, Master. I'm ready to join the front line.
I won't need your help on the battlefield.
Don't worry. I know you are at your best when given free range. Now that I'm on the Dark Council, we are perfectly positioned to bring the Republic to its knees, to shape the galaxy as we wish. Go and enjoy this victory, my apprentices, but be ready for my call. I will not sit idle long.
Greetings, Master. You're looking fit and deadly, as always.
It's so amusing to think I was once training to be a Jedi. You're opening me up to my true potential. I feel such power surging through me.
I'm impressed with how well you're absorbing all my various influences.
Ready for more whenever you are, dear. There will be no stopping us.
Apprentice, it is customary to bow when in the presence of a member of the Dark Council.
Don't hold your breath.
I will tolerate such obstinacy in private, young one. Bow to me while in the presence of outsiders, or you will be punished severely. Am I understood?
I will bow if and when I'm so inclined.
Such posturing is petty. Why must you task me? This is a time of greatness for us, apprentice. We are at war. The Dark Council has placed me in charge, and battles are being waged across the galaxy. You and Lord Drog will oversee the most crucial confrontations. Drog is already deployed, and now I shall unleash you.
I am not a dog, Barris.
Since when have you been so sensitive? I do not care for it. We've caught wind of a secret plot on the planet Quesh that could win the planet for the Republic. The conflict for resources on Quesh remains the most important of the French systems. This Republic plot must not succeed.
Give me the details of this plot.
Commander Olean will brief you. He awaits your arrival at the Forward Command Center on Quesh. I find myself nostalgic, sending my most prized apprentice off to war. This is the culmination of everything we've done.
Save the sentimentality, Master.
You are quite right. All we have done and will do is simply the necessary means to the desired end. I bid you farewell.
You're not dead.
Commander Olean, I am here on Darth Barris's order. Bring me up to speed.
Not a minute too soon. All indications are that the enemy has been ready to strike for some time. If my reports are correct, they have us dead to rights. I'm thankful they've hesitated this long.
They'll regret not seizing the opportunity.
They may yet if we don't hurry. An elite Republic task force has found a cavern that tunnels beneath this command center. They've set explosives that will destroy the center and disrupt all Imperial military operations and communications on the planet.
Only a fool sits and waits for death.
My hands are tied, my lord. Operations here cannot be moved nor abandoned, and all my forces are engaged on the front. I sent what soldiers I had to search the cavern, but the survivors returned with blaster burns for their efforts. Here are rough coordinates of our best guess. Good luck.
You owe me now. You owe me now. Stop slacking. You owe me now.
Has our mysterious problem been solved? Are we active? Sir, best guess is yes. All systems appear to be online. Your detonator should be live. Then let's pack up. We'll blow this cavern on the Imperial Command Center sky high. Only cowards fight from the shadows. Too late. We've been discovered. Stow it. We knew this was a possibility. Sith, I'm prepared to detonate even if it means we all die. You've just wandered into your own funeral. Throwing the switch! What? No, come on, detonate! Detonate! Ugh!
If you want to die, let me oblige you.
Men, hold the line. I'll try a reset. Must detonate. Work! Blasted work!
Your persistence is annoying.
For the Republic.
Well, well, well. Well done. Mission accomplished, eh?
Why are you bothering me?
I have a mission of my own, friend. Captain Trayan was sent here by one of Barris's Republic moles. The explosives he set up were not wired to the Captain's detonator. I have the real detonator. An elaborate trap for you.
Are you acting on your own drug, or did Barris give the order?
I don't do anything unless he commands it. That's the difference between us. Our master prides himself on being one step ahead of everyone. That includes you. He knew someday you would rise against him. You were his fiercest. I consider it a privilege that he's allowed me to pull the trigger.
He wouldn't dare face me himself.
The master never takes out the trash. Barris sends his regards. Goodbye.
Interest justified. Shall I revive?
Offer no help. We must be sure. His worth will be established by surviving the trek to safety. We will wait at the command center exactly 1 day for our proof.
Stop slacking.
We are impressed. You are worthy to be the Emperor's wrath.
All I want to know is whether you'll help me kill Darth Barris and Lord Drag.
Our purpose coincides with that desire exactly. Look on me. I am Servant 1. This is Servant 2. We are the Emperor's hand. The Dark Council runs blind. We alone oversee the Emperor's will in the galaxy.
What does that have to do with me?
You have been called.
The Emperor tasks the Hand with a great undertaking, and you are to become his wrath. Darth Barris seizes power against the Emperor's wishes. He must be stopped.
All of my resources are dedicated to Barris's destruction.
The betrayer has motivated the wrath.
Since the Treaty of Coruscant, the Emperor has withdrawn from the known galaxy, preparing for a great calling. Barris learned of this and now claims the Emperor speaks through him. If the Dark Council declares him the voice of the Emperor, he will have supreme power over the Empire.
Why would the Dark Council give Barris that power?
The Ring of the Sith is tarnished.
The Dark Council has been waiting for word from the voice. Many are desperate for it to speak again.
But the true voice has been silenced.
And in its absence there is nothing to deny Barris's claim. Some on the Council truly believe, others see an advantage in supporting him, and Barris plots against those who oppose him.
I will kill all who join him.
That would be wasteful.
The wrath must build before reaching pitch.
Your crew awaits you at your ship. They have been informed of these developments. Barris means to force the Council to bow, but he believes you to be dead. That is our advantage. Return to your ship, and we will advise you what can be done to thwart him. Wrath, your first opportunity to tear down what Barris creates is on Belsavis, a planet that was hidden from the Empire until recently. We are sending coordinates, and will advise you when you've arrived.
My lord, when Servant 1 contacted the ship in your absence, I didn't know what to make of it. So it's true. You've been chosen as the Emperor's wrath. And we now fight against Darth Barris.
Didn't care for old man Barris anyway.
We climb closer to the Emperor, Master. Closer to ultimate power.
I don't know. Those hand weirdos kinda creep me out. You sure you want to sign up for this?
Everything has changed, Vet. My old master is my new enemy.
Great. I'll update my scorecard.
My lord, the ship is ready for departure. I'll await your word.
Master, I have become aware of an amazing development. The other night I couldn't sleep. I sensed something and ventured out, tracking the sensation. I came upon a badly injured Sith who reeked of the light side. He was suffering and on the verge of death.
Tell me you ended his miserable existence.
I didn't have to. His injuries were extreme. He spoke of a Sith and his agents whose sole purpose is to hunt down traitors to the dark side. Whoever this Sith is, he filled this man with such fear and pain. All I can think is, where do we sign up?
We could coordinate efforts with this Sith.
Exactly my thinking. We can share information and pool resources and clean up the Empire all the more thoroughly. By using my power on the dying man, I got an impression of the Sith who did the damage. I'm reaching out with my senses to try to catch his scent. Some kind of trail I can follow to locate him.
Whatever makes you happy, Jacer.
I was hoping it would make you happy. No matter. I'm sure you'll perk up when I find him.
I'm done talking to you. Take the collar off or go away.
No need to get so worked up.
What sort of game is this? You think you've broken me and now I don't need my leash?
The explanation would make little sense to you.
I'll never figure you out, Sith. Did it ever occur to you that I know where you sleep?
Even with my eyes closed, I can end your life.
Weirdo Sith. Seriously.
I have docked with the Belsavis space station.
Roth, Belsavis has been the Republic's best-kept secret, hidden even from the Hand.
The disappeared reappear.
The planet has been a prison for the galaxy's most dangerous criminals and many presumed dead Sith agents.
It houses the blood of the betrayer.
I wish Servant 2 would keep quiet.
Servant 2 has been exposed to the Emperor. He now sees the galaxy differently than most. It was Servant 2 who realized what was happening on Belsavis. When the prison manifests were leaked, Varys discovered that Darth Ekage, his sister, was alive and imprisoned there.
The blood of the betrayer.
Darth Ekage was a member of the Dark Council and leader of the Sith infiltrators. If she is reunited with Varys, many more will bow to him.
Not if I can help it.
The betrayer's blood must be spilled.
To crack the door to Belsavis, the Emperor has directed the guardsmen to coordinate extractions from the prison planet. A clever cover. Get authorization to shuttle to the surface and compel the Imperials to reveal Barris's agents. Stop them from releasing Darth Ekage.
You owe me now. Stop slacking.
Hey, we had a deal.
Stop slacking.
I'll be 100 parsecs away, and you'll be stuck here. Now get to it.
I seek information about a mission to break out Darth Ekage and her assassins.
That's Lord Melikos's mission. He and his team have been permitted to venture deep within the Belsavis prison.
The order came directly from Darth Baras, and you don't have clearance to know more.
I do not acknowledge Darth Baras's authority. Uphold his order and die.
I will not betray my orders.
Colonel, what are you doing? We're in the presence of a Sith Lord. It is our duty to aid in any way.
Stand down, Captain Oclart.
I will not, my lord. Lord Melicost invaded the prison this morning with a squadron of commandos. He's placed them throughout this level of the prison to cover his descent and to secure the area for his exit.
Melicost will never leave Belsavis.
Captain, this Sith means to stop Darth Baras's mission. It seems you just aided an enemy.
It's not our place to judge between Sith, Colonel. We don't know exactly where Melicost is headed, my lord, but Lieutenant Cade, the leader of his commandos, might. Trouble is, Cade's men stationed in this sector will report any activity. If you're unwelcome, they'll warn him and Melicost.
Do you have any advice on how I should handle that dilemma?
Me? My lord, I figure the Sith run this empire, so the rest of us are, well, fodder. We all know that.
Captain, are you telling this Sith to go out and kill fellow soldiers? That's treason. I'm reporting you both to High Command. Darth Baras will know what has transpired here.
I cannot allow that.
Your decisiveness is enviable. I will cover your back, Sith, and Darth Baras will be none the wiser. You have my word. If Cade's commandos don't harm him, you'll surprise him in his bunker. He'll tell you where Lord Melicost is headed. Men, I'm assuming command of operations. First things first, dispose of Colonel Trill.
slack. You owe me now.
Bravo 553, do you copy? This is Command Center, report. Bravo 553, do you copy?
Your units are gone, Lieutenant.
What? Why? What's the meaning of this? My men and I are here in support of Lord Melicost. If you're responsible for this, you will answer to him.
I answer to no one. Lord Melicost's master made sure of that. Tell me where Melicost is, and I'll gladly present myself to him.
Damn these Sith games. Lord Melicost proceeded into the high-security sector of Belsavis. He's after the records room at the Blown Republic prison there. He seeks the location of a former Dark Council member.
That's all I needed to hear. You've fulfilled your usefulness.
No!
You owe me now.
At your service, my lord. Travel route is confirmed.
kill me now. You're not dead.
Hello out there. A word, please. I am Jedi Master Somnic Timms.
This is not your day, Jedi. I am Sith, and I need to get inside that room.
I can sense your presence and nature. I even know who you are. Many years past, I was the Padawan of Master Nomen Karr. He and I forged a bond through the Force. I know about your confrontation with Master Karr and what you did to him.
Sorry, the name doesn't ring a bell.
Stop pretending. You were sent by Darth Baras to confront him. Ever since you defeated Karr and took Jace Wilson, the Jedi Council has been keeping track of you. We know you are no longer aligned with Darth Baras, and are in fact here to stop Lord Melicost from freeing Darth Ekage.
I can neither confirm nor deny your statement.
I don't need confirmation. Your presence at this door tells me everything. It's a dead end, Sith. To follow Lord Melicost, you need information from the computers in this room, but the door has been fused. I came for the same reason. I got the information, but Lord Melicost's commandos trapped me in here.
Outmatched by mere commandos. Not your proudest day.
Oh, I don't know. There were quite a lot of them, and I held my own. Our combined strength, striking the door from both sides simultaneously, could break the physical seal. Trouble is, there's a fail-safe force field that makes even that impossible. Now, if you were to take out that force field...
I don't appreciate dramatic pauses.
There are several power stations feeding this installation. Destroy them, and the force field will not engage. Then you and I can break through this door, and you can access the prisoner reports.
First, I'll see to it you die.
If you think you'll have time to waste fighting me, it's your call. Scour the area and destroy the power stations. Then return and start banging on the door. We'll work it out. I'll be waiting. After all, where am I going to go?
Lead the way, Master. Stop slacking. You're not dead.
I have returned, Jedi. The power stations are down.
Great. With the force field down, we should be able to break the door open. On 3. 1, 2, 3! Well done, Sith. Now, wait a moment. You're Jaisa Wilson, aren't you?
I used to be.
Any regrets, my dear? Joining up with this rogue?
Absolutely not, Jedi. Not when I get to meet and destroy obnoxious fools like you.
Now that I have access to the records room, you are no longer safe.
Don't be rash, Sith. First, I suggest you look at the computers in here. I'd say they've seen better days. Still smoking. I wonder who could have destroyed them.
You just signed your death warrant.
Don't be hasty. I did it to make sure no one else sent by Darth Barris could succeed. That is, after you and I stop Lord Melicost. Now, I'm the only one who knows where to go. Our goals are one, even if our motives vary. I suggest a partnership.
Tell me where Darth Ekige's cell is, and we can part ways.
Sorry, I can't be sure you won't attack me once you know. All I'll tell you is that we're headed for Deep Prison. The exact location of Darth Ekige's cell remains my secret. In good faith, I'll point you to her assassins. You can make sure they remain locked up while I get access to the Deep Prison.
How about you deal with the assassins, and I move to the next sector?
Because I suspect you'll have slightly better rapport with your fellow Sith. You might get the assassins to back down without a fight. Me? Not so much. Here are the coordinates. Holo me when you're done, and we'll get together and face the Darths. It really will take both of us.
Stop slacking! You owe me now. Stop slacking. Stop slacking.
A Sith approaches. I sense hostility. Your rescue has been sniffed out, Imperial.
Men, lock and load. We got company.
Stay your triggers, Imperial. I want to know what this one intends.
My authority comes from the highest station. I am the Emperor's wrath.
There is truth in your words. I can feel it. But I sense hostility toward my mistress, Darth Ekij.
Your mistress and her brother, Barriss, openly defy the Emperor. They and everyone aligned with them must perish.
Then I break my alliance with the offenders. My fellow infiltrators and I pledge our support to you and the Emperor. We will slaughter these commandos and then free our remaining brothers.
Wear yourself out.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. You're not really going to slaughter us, are you?
No, not really. My fellows, we are not only free of these cells, we have been liberated from the rule of Darth Ekij. We will not interfere when you face Darth Ekij, my lord. You have my word.
You will be summoned. Be ready to serve the Emperor.
We will answer that call. May your strength surge when you face the Mistress.
Tim's here.
Darth Ekij's assassins have been dealt with. Have you managed to accomplish your part?
Well, yes and no. I found a route into the deep prison, but it was a struggle, and unfortunately the way collapsed behind me. Bad luck, that. You'll have to find a different route to this level.
What good are you, then?
No, don't forget. You need me. Sending the coordinates for our rendezvous. From there, it's quick to Darth Ekij's cell. Good luck, Sith. I hope you make it. Can't really do this alone.
Stop slacking.
Do you require medical attention? Be well.
Lead the way, Master. Stop slacking.
My lord, you are freed.
Rage. Wrath. Vengeance. I've been dormant too long.
I need outlets. Had my brother sent anyone else, I would destroy them for practice. Why did it take Barras so long to discover Belsavis? He must be getting weak.
Barras has ascended to the Dark Council, and with your help, will soon be named the voice of the Emperor.
If my dear brother has everything under control, then where are my assassins?
I sent my commandos to release them. What do you sense?
Before you arrived here, I sensed my assassins being freed. And then someone turned their hearts against me.
I don't know what to say, my lord. I've taken every precaution.
You've grown incompetent in your old age. I believe I will vent my frustrations after all. I will tell your master, my brother, the future voice of the Emperor, that you died like a dog.
I'm not going to let you deliver that message.
Now, exactly who are you?
He's with me, Ekage.
Nomenkar's sad little whelp. This just gets better and better. If you're aligned with this Jedi, you are a fool and a traitor.
I am the Emperor's wrath, unleashed by his hand, and the Emperor has marked you and your brother as enemies.
So, the Emperor's hand now works with the Jedi. No wonder my brother defies the Emperor. Barras will be declared the voice of the Emperor. Then he and I shall dominate the Empire. I'm not going to miss that. I just destroyed a lord with a mere flick of my wrist. Don't blink. I'm about to do it again.
We fight together, Sith.
Have my powers waned as I languished here?
Mull that over in death.
Barras will avenge me.
She was defeated. Done. You shouldn't have killed her like that. We could have locked her away again.
Jedi nonsense. I will dispatch my enemies in whatever manner I choose.
Then you're no better than Darth Barras. I hope you'll come to see that to defy your former master, you have to walk a different path. Now, what's to be between us? Do we part as friends or as enemies?
Let my lightsaber answer.
I'm ready for you.
Hail to the Emperor! More importantly, hail to you, Master.
The wrath ascends.
Darth Ekage will not be joining her brother.
Yes,
With Barris's sister silenced, our enemy grows angry. But he has other endeavors that must fail. The key Dark Council member who opposes Barris's attempt to be named Voice of the Emperor is Darth Vowron. Vowron is spearheading the battle for Corellia, and Barris secretly undermines his efforts. He hopes to orchestrate Vowron's failure, or death.
So now I have to win the battle for Corellia?
The Wrath is not being drafted.
Vowron alone holds the Defiant Council members together. Barris's attempts to weaken his Corellia campaign must be thwarted. The Empire's Armageddon Battalion was to be assigned to Corellia, but Barris redirected it to Hoth, where its strength is being wasted. General Greast commands. He must be convinced to abandon Barris's orders and take Armageddon Battalion to Corellia.
Guess I better break out my winter gear again.
I served with General Grease for a time, my lord. As tough as they come, and stubborn.
Resistance cannot be accepted. Armageddon Battalion must be reassigned. Do whatever it takes to make it happen.
Great. Back to the deep freeze.
Hoth is a big place, my lord. It could take a long time to find Greast.
Commander Slint is Barris's man there. He'll know where to find Armageddon Battalion.
Ah, yes. Excellent thinking, my lord. Of course, Barris is rather tough on underlings. Assuming Slint hasn't been disposed of, he's your best lead.
If he falls short, there's about to be a job opening on Hoth.
Master, I have exciting news. A trail of corpses, all slain the same as the Lightside Sith I found, has led me to the perpetrator. His name is Lord Sendence. He's been secretly hand-chosen by the Dark Council to eradicate any and all Sith who are not pure. He operates with impunity. No one is above his judgment. It makes my mouth water just thinking about such power.
Your abilities would be very helpful to his task.
That's what I was thinking. He's already accused and destroyed so many traitors. It's a mystery to me how he has been so prolific without my special power. But I've reached out to him, and he has granted me an audience.
Keep your wits, Jacer. Power can corrupt, and this man has been handed great authority.
Master, his name is
Why should this Sendence?
From what I've learned, he's already... But I've reached...
Don't get any ideas of joining this Sith. You are my apprentice, and belong to me.
If you're jealous, don't be. I'll be back in my quarters every night. Or in yours. This is my destiny. The purpose of my power, I know it. Now, I'm meeting him shortly. Leave a light on for me.
I see you've returned from meeting Lord Sendence. How was it?
Interesting, to say the least. Within moments, I realized he was killing any Sith he pleased, all in the name of hunting traitors. Very few of his victims were valid targets, and he was very excited that my special power would unequivocally validate his work. Said that we could literally reorganize the entire power structure of the Empire. To entice me, he suggested we start by pointing the finger at you.
A very opportunistic man. Were it not directed at me, I would approve.
Well, his opportunities have dried up a bit. The man wanted me to abuse my gifts, and betray the one person in the galaxy I respect and owe my life to. It took everything I had, but it was the most satisfying kill of my young life.
Tell me about the fight.
He was ferocious. Honestly, there was a point where I thought I was done for. But my power is beginning to help me innately. I intuited a feint, and ignoring it, was able to counter his death blow and seize an opening, a fatal thrust through the neck. I've decided I don't like lightsabers. They cauterize as they cut. I would have enjoyed the blood.
Remind me never to anger you.
You elicit other emotions, dear. Besides, if you make me mad, I have a new way to vent. The Dark Council's emissary, a man named Kaliku, was there too. He's the one holding Lord Sendence's leash on this assignment. He offered me Sendence's mandate. As I sensed light-leaning Sith, I'd report them to him. And when possible, I'd be sent to eradicate.
Your dream come true, and a deserved distinction, Jacer.
I will make you proud. I promise. And don't think I'll forget that it's you who has made this possible. My devotion will never flutter. Thank you. You owe me now. You're not dead. Stop slacking.
You? Is Darth Baras cross with me? Whatever I've done, I'll undo it.
Baras sent me to kill you. You have one chance to save yourself. I'm here to find General Greast and Armageddon Battalion.
Oh, I know where they are. But, Baras expressly told me their assignment is a secret and that he'd kill me if I told anyone.
I'm not included in that order.
I see. Well, I have no reason to doubt you, my lord. General Greast and his men have been ordered to sit tight in a cave system not far from here. Here are the coordinates. Glad I could be of assistance, my lord.
You won't find a better bargain. Come back anytime.
See anything you like? Come again. You're not dead.
General, the men are getting antsy. We got geared up for Corellia, where the real fighting is. Instead, we're protecting these caves from Wampus.
I understand, Captain, believe me. Try to keep the men in line and battle ready. I have to assume our greater purpose here will be revealed. The order to hole up came from the highest authority.
I'm here to rescind that order, General. You must take Armageddon Battalion to Corellia immediately.
My orders are from Darth Baras himself. On whose authority are you operating?
I will not be questioned. Now, Captain, I'll say it one more time. Armageddon Battalion is to report to Darth Vowron on Corellia immediately.
Yes, right away, my lord. Men, make ready. We're packing up for Corellia.
You're not dead. You're not... You owe me now.
You're looking well for someone I blew up. Your slaves put up a decent fight, too. Darth Baras and I will put them to good use. Baras is the true voice of the Emperor, you know. Soon he'll claim his rightful title.
Vengeance will be mine, Drag. First you, then Baras.
Charming. Baras held back when training you, but he taught me everything. And Darth Vengeance showed me dark side secrets even Baras doesn't know.
Show me what you got, Drag.
I'm ready for you. Ah, you think you're doing well. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I have a secret. I can't be killed.
I'll tear that lie from your throat.
You will learn the hard way. Persistent. It's time I stop prolonging this. All right. You must be the luckiest being in the galaxy. But Darth Baras will see that luck run out.
If I had a credit for every time someone I'm about to kill predicted my doom...
Savor that, Master. His flesh will burn off as he suffers the most painful of deaths. Delicious.
The more painful his death, the better.
Your spite gives me shivers. Spectacle's over. We have more victims to hunt down. I'll revive the others, Master.
servant too sensed the presence of Barris's apprentice, Drog.
Hidden in life, announced in death.
It seems our enemy knows you live. We have lost the advantage of surprise.
I prefer to operate out in the open anyway.
Now the wrath can be unrestrained.
Darth Vowron is receiving his reinforcements on Corellia. This and the loss of Drog will incense Barris. He will tighten his grip. Your disruption of Barris's plans continues. There is crucial need for you now on a planet called Voss.
I will be there soon.
The Wrath is resolute. Barris laid the seeds for his ascension on Voss many years ago. We will explain when you arrive.
Master, everything else aside, the visceral experience of facing Lord Sendens continues to tantalize me. I relive it nightly and awaken buzzing. When I feel such pleasure, all I can think of is sharing it with you. When I feel pain, I ache to be consoled by you. I know what this is. It's love.
Actions speak louder than words, Jacer.
Believe me, I ache to show you how deep my love runs. But I want this to be different, special. As you already know, my reflex is to rush to instant gratification, but let's milk this feeling, this want. Let it build before we act on it.
All the better to wait until we ache with longing.
The ache in me spikes when you talk like that. I think we're going to like this little experiment.
I have docked at the Voss space station.
Darkness that silences await.
Voss is a strange world. Both the Empire and Republic vie for the planet's support in the war. The Voss are leery of outsiders, Access to the planet is restricted. You need permission from a sanctioned official to shuttle down. We've contacted Darth Saravan, the emissary trying to woo the Voss. He believes you're coming to help.
I can help him conquer this planet. I have no desire to play diplomat.
Conquest died years back.
The Voss are attuned to the Force, and their leaders have visions of the future. When we tried to invade, they were ready.
But the vision interpretation was lacking.
This is true. They thwarted what they foresaw to be invasion. But the Emperor's purpose was to claim a Voss visionary to house the voice of the Emperor.
So what is my purpose on this planet?
The true voice went on a pilgrimage to discover the nature of a great dark side presence on Voss. He has not been heard from since.
The voice is quieted.
You must retrace the voice's steps, discover what has befallen him, and free him.
Perhaps the voice has been killed.
The voice cannot die. If the host body expires, the Emperor's essence would be released and returned to us.
We can never lose our voice.
The voice sought a Voss hermit named Madagar Ru. To request an audience with Madagar Ru, the voice was to light signals scattered about the land outside the Voss capital, Voss-Ka. This hermit was the last being to see the voice. Find out what he knows.
You owe me now. You're not dead.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
You owe me now. Stop slacking. Stop slacking. You're not dead.
Voss welcomes you, outsider. Why do you seek Madagaru?
My business is none of yours.
Resistance is wasteful. You asked an audience. You must give to get. It is the Voss way. Tell me your purpose, or divulge a secret, or all ends here.
I search for a being called the Voice of the Emperor, the embodiment of the Empire's ruler.
A secret is given as payment. Madagaru will meet you. The location is revealed.